top reasons why people fail the exam: inadequate preparation. And I have given you the materials to prepare for the exam, right? You've done the training, the main books, PMP guide, Ritter's book, simulators. Those are the main materials. Any other material is what? Jara. But like they say, don't let too many hands spoil the soup. Okay, so meaning that if you don't prepare enough, like they say, poor preparation will always what precede poor performance. Take notes. Then number 2 reason why people fail the exam is phobia, like we identified the other time. Phobia of failure. So guess what? If they say a coward would have died several times even before that event happens. So meaning that, why don't you give it your best shot? Like, so the thing is, if you have taken several simulators, it would have built your confidence. So that fear. And then the good thing is that, imagine friends. So I would encourage you, go online, check for testimonials. Unfortunately for me then, the only testimonial I came across then that really helped me was one from someone in India, Hyderabad or so. And I learned a lot from him. You understand? The things he did, how we passed. And I also shared mine. It's in that folder, that the Dropbox folder. You understand? So let me tell you something, guys. There's a relative. So imagine you get to learn that, let's say an exam you've been battling with to take. You've been battling with taking the exam. Maybe you've done it once or twice and you failed. You want to do it again. Only for you to now get to know that your sibling, your last born, someone that is like 2-3 steps younger than you, right, did that same exam and passed it. And how long did the person use to prepare? 1 week. What do you think that would do to you? What do you think it will? How will you? Yeah, what kind of, that information? What will it do to you? It can either do 2 things anyway. It can either make you feel like, okay, maybe feel bad, or some persons are not, some persons, my attitude might take it and say, you know what, if this person can pass, so can I. Am I communicating at all?
Very correct. Very correct.
So good. Imagine if you learn that half of the guys you did the training together back then, you guys were about 5 or 6 then, if I recall, back at Saipen.
Yeah, we're about 8. We're
about 8 of you.
We're 8.
About 8 of you. So I'm sure that amongst yourself, you know your capability. Some of you went to planning department. Some of you, they took you to quality department. You remember what I'm saying? So imagine that you all did the training. And someone that wasn't even in planning department, I believe that it's those of you in planning that were doing project. True or false?
True, correct.
So imagine you now get to know that someone that you did the 2 weeks training together, wasn't even in planning, did the exam, passed. What do you think that would do to your ego? What do you think? Will it boost or will it demoralize your ego?
I would take it as a challenge. No,
as a challenge.
I can also do it. Yeah.
Do you understand? If how much more me that I'm even in planning department?
Exactly.
In project. So guys, so when you go online, check. You understand? Find out testimonials. Find out from people. So like I said, even before this training is over, what I normally do in some of my past trainings is I will bring in someone, a blast from the past, a recent candidate that just did the exam, passed. I'll let the person come and encourage us for, maybe some minutes and all that. Those things also help boosting your morale. So I can arrange with any of my recent trainees that passed the exam to also come and, boost your morale if you guys are open to it. All right. So that would be good. So at least you know that it's nice hearing from real people that you say, yeah, oh, how did the exam go? You can even ask questions and all that. So that can help reduce the fear of failure. Now, another reason why people fail is poor time management. Are we together? Poor time management. So guess what? Prior to now, it used to be 200 questions, 4 hours. So it means that you have an average of 1 minute, 20 seconds per question. But now, 180 questions, 230 minutes. Oh yeah, somebody quickly calculate. How long do you have per question? How long? Wow, no response.
At about 75 seconds, a minute and 15 seconds.
75 seconds. So now imagine a question where the question is lengthy, is bulky, the options are bulky, and you have 75 seconds to process all that information. What do you guys think? So it tells you that the PMP exam will require a lot of your thinking skills. Thank you, 76.2 seconds per question. Isn't that a tall order, guys? What do you think? 76, that's like 1 minute and what, 15 seconds or 17 seconds. Isn't that? So I've realized a lot of people that fail, it's not usually because they don't know what to do in the exam, but because the time, everything was just moving so fast. You get the point? So I will encourage you to prepare for the exam like you are going to race against the fastest man in the world. If the fastest man in the world is doing 100 meters in 10 seconds, excuse me, if you are preparing to race against that person, should you prepare for the exact 10 seconds the person was preparing with, or less than that 10 seconds? What do you guys think?
Less than that.
Less than that. So I would encourage you, if you were prepared for that kind of race, I would actually prepare that you go for like half that time. So that if worst case, you meet yourself during the actual race for like 7 seconds, it's still good. The person's personal best time is 10 seconds. You are doing 5 seconds in your own personal preparation time. During the actual race, if you now make 7 seconds, good for you. So what I'm saying is the PMP exam, if PMI's timing is 1 minute 15 seconds per question, why don't you go for 1 minute per question? So that means you're in 180 minutes, you would have finished the exam. Am I making any sense, guys?
Yeah.
So guess what? It means that you will now have time left, about 50 minutes left to do what? A review. And there is a section of the exam where you can mark for review. So what that means is candidates that have gone on to pass the exam, a lot of them, I've discovered from a lot of them that they had time to go over what they've done before they submitted. Are we still together, guys?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So please, time management is key. And the good thing is that you guys are coming at a time when things are now easy. When I did my exam back in the days, right? Back in the days, it used to be full 4 hours. So I normally say this during my trainings that it will be the shortest 4 hours of your life. 4 hours will be used up before you know it. Do you understand? You see on the screen, congratulations. All right, you've passed. Or for those that failed, you'll see something else. Do you understand? Instantly, sudden death or sudden glory. But guess what now? After you've done half of the question, which is 90 questions, you are now permitted to take a 10 minutes break, half time. TMI is now like football. You cannot take half time. So, but guess what? They are not that nice. Where the good news ends is that the question, that first 90 questions that you've done, the moment you want to take your break, you have to submit. So meaning that you can't go back to those questions during the second half. You understand? So that they won't expect you to go and be checking out for quickly go and do a read up so that you can quickly adjust what you've responded to. So that's it. So what that means is manage your time well. So for a lot of people, also reasons why they fail is health, poor health. Guys, can you imagine someone that on the exam day he had Apollo? After preparing so well, he had Apollo and then he failed the exam. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? See, I've been in this business for a while, so I have the good, the bad, the ugly illustrations for you. Can you imagine that someone on the day of his exam, morning, he was admitted in the hospital. He left Port Harcourt to Lagos to come and do the exam. And on the morning, he was rushed to the hospital from his hotel. Can you imagine? Village People Association, yes. Village People Association. Nigerians now, you know, we must blame something. You understand? Guess what? Yeah. The guy did not sleep all through the night. The simulator he should have paid for, he was getting free questions here and there, getting people's access to simulator. Then he now got one access to that same simulator overnight. So he was practicing the questions all through the night. That guy is, I'm telling you, he eventually passed though. I'm telling you. I tell him, you passed because of your name, Jehoshaphat. You're a strong man. I'm telling you, he met me up where I was doing a training. He had IV line on his hand and he carried it to the exam like that. I'm telling you guys, to the center. So you see, you don't want to, that was a big risk the guy took. You need to be well rested for your exam. You need to be in a good mental state. I'm telling you, see, PMP exam and work pressure, they are opposite. I'm telling you. So I normally encourage for those that work 8 to 5, it's best for you to take the exam about your 1 month leave period. I'm telling you, or maybe 2 weeks, as in you need that breathing space. Are we still together, guys?
Yes.
See, let me tell you, the attention span of the average adult, less than 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes, more than 2 minutes. What do you guys think?
Less.
Less than 1 minute, more than 1 minute. What do you guys think? What do we think?
Less.
It is less. Please go online. The information is available on the internet. It will shock you to know that the attention span of the average adult is in seconds. I'm telling you, is less than 60 seconds. So that's why you realize that these days you are talking to someone, next thing the person is on the phone. Hey, I'm listening now. I don't want to continue. You quickly trying to send a message on WhatsApp. I'm telling you. So you realize that to concentrate and focus on reading. So your listening, your reading skills has to be key. I tell people that take the PMP exam like IELTS listening test, where they'll tell you is one shot. You have one shot at getting that information. You miss it, forget about it. Who knows what I'm talking about? For those that have experienced the bookie, you are the expert here, you know.
Yeah, correct, sir.
I mean, you get the point. They'll tell you, so I like that rule, just keep looking forward. If anything drops, there's no padding, come again. So you need speed in reading the question, decipher it, and also go and read the answers, and quick one. So Michael, as in, I tell people that your processor, if you need to go and upgrade your processor, is key, but I think it's just about practice. Practice makes perfect, PMP. So for your health, just be sure that you are well rested. I'm telling you about that time. Watch what you eat, okay? Eat what you know what you eat, especially approaching your exam. All right. Then also technology. Yeah. Failed technology or technology issues. Yeah. Technology issues. That's it. Guess what? The technology issues is not limited. It could be from your end. It could be from VUE Pearson's end, because that's the testing, the prometric, what do you call it, third party organizing the exam. Do you understand? So about that period last year, do you know a lot of people, they were caught up. Those guys could have server issues and all that. So a lot of people in between the exam, it to stop. I'm telling you, so they have to. So imagine the momentum you used to say, I'm preparing for the exam today, and then you are resuming work maybe the following week. So your plan is to just take it off. You understand? Or you had your birthday and you want to use it to mark your birthday and everything. And then they now tell you, sorry, the exam will stop. You have to reschedule it and all that. I'm telling you, it does a lot of things to people. So I know people that had all that issues, and unfortunately, it wasn't from their end. So they had to redo it and all that. So technology issues. So just be sure that from your own end, your laptop is not official laptop. Please don't use your official laptop. Are we together? Okay, because of the firewalls that the company would have, firewall settings in the company, don't use your official laptop, use your personal laptop. Internet, always ensure you have high-speed internet and all that. So technology issues and all that. And preferably, do the exam about the time when you know that, maybe weekends, preferably, so that bandwidth usage by a lot of people, it will be off-peak period, maybe very early in the morning or something, or in Sunday morning and all that. All right, so technology issues. So what else? I know there are about 7 reasons. If I recall the rest, I'll let you know. Then, of course, people don't practice. Yeah, part of that inadequate preparation and all that. So that's it. So I also realized that maybe part of the inadequate preparation is that, imagine, guys, imagine I'm running, the fact that I can do 5 kilometers on my treadmill, right? 5 kilometers on my treadmill in, say, 60 minutes. Does it mean that I can face Gabriel Selassie of Kenya on, meet him on the chart for marathon on the 5 kilometer race? Guys, what do you think?
Doesn't mean at all.
It doesn't follow. So you realize that what you do on your treadmill, you understand, and outdoor, they are different too. So I realized that a lot of people, they'll say they are going to take PMP exam. So what's the highest number of questions you practice before you? Yeah, doing break, I'll quickly take 50 questions, or I'll quickly take 15 questions. Let me tell you, it's not like the real thing. Simulator is that you will take the full exam within that allotted time. Are we together, guys? So I feel this answers it. All right, let me quickly just drop it. Control-C, reasons why people fail the exam. So any questions, guys? Top reasons why people fail the exam. And then maybe you also need to learn from my own story. All right, the approach I gave the PMP exam then was like a do or die thing. Let me tell you, if you know what it feels like to drop out from the university, all right, and to attempt to even bag an HND and finish second bottom in your class, going in to pursue the PMP certification, you can imagine the state I was in then, how desperate I was, because it was a make or mar for my life and my career. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I deprived myself of a lot of things. I could recall several times indoors when friends are knocking on my door, guy, let's go and watch a match, or let's go hang out or something. And then I'm in there doing my test. I have my headphones, noise cancelling headphones. I'm doing the test like I'm in the exam hall, and I'm giving it all it takes. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? So I had several block for hours when I'm doing the exam, and people be like, but someone is at home, but this guy's at home now. So I'm at home, my body's at home, but my mind is not at home. I don't know if you guys get the point I'm saying. So I give it all. I know what I've realized, like something I shared recently, like, is that you are pursuing something or something is pursuing you. For you to achieve greatness in life, you either find one of those two. So what is it for you? So for a lot of people, how desperate are you for it? Like, what's your drive? I know for PMP, for a lot of people, is not an end, is a means to an end. You want to get it to get something else. So let something be your zeal. You know, like Anthony Robbins says in his book, Awakening the Giants Within, like that book really inspired me from years back. You know, he says that you're either trying to leave pain behind or you're trying to attain gain.